Well, we finally got some news on Bioshock Parkside. So yesterday, at the time of me recording this video, which is January 3rd, a couple of articles ended up breaking recently, and these vary from things like Screen Rant, GameSpot, etc. So, fairly reputable sources. Anyways, there's going to be two articles that I'm going to be looking at in particular, and I'm going to read both of them to you. If you guys want to go check them out, they will be down in the description below. I would highly recommend it, and honestly, I'm just excited that we're actually getting legitimate news. So, without further ado, let me shut up, let me stop rambling, let's get into the articles. So, this first one states that Bioshock Infinite gave fans a taste of more sordid future within the franchise years ago. The adventure was instantly hailed for its incredible journey into Rapture with stunningly detailed characters and immersive twists. But the first-person shooter came back with 2013's Bioshock Infinite, and a number of fans are wondering what's next. Apparently, we've got a game announcement coming this year, at least if esteemed analyst Michael Proctor has anything to say about it. The folks over at Game Industry rounded up a few top-notch analysts to bring in the new year with their 2019 predictions. According to Proctor, we're not only getting a new announcement from Rockstar, which could potentially be Grand Theft Auto 6, but also another Bioshock with both titles set to arrive in 2020. So that might end up being around the time that PlayStation 5 is announced. We'll have to keep our eyes on that as well. I think we'll hear about a new Bioshock game and a new title from Rockstar, both from 2020, Proctor told the site. It would be cheating to say that the company will announce Borderlands, since it probably happened before this article is published. And what he means by that is that Gearbox is already working on Borderlands and it's a done deal. We've heard rumblings that there has been a secret Bioshock project in the works, codenamed Project Parkside. The project was helmed by the folks over at Hangar 13, though the company was hit with major layoffs and a convoluted vision for the aligned product, or the alleged product, making its future seem grim and hopeless. Back in November, there was a rumor that Obsidian Entertainment, which I ended up reporting on, would be taking over the reins of the new Bioshock game, though that was later debunked when the team revealed their very Bioshock-esque and Fallout: The Outer Worlds game was announced. Though this is all just speculation at this point, it is exciting to think that a new Bioshock experience could be so close. For those that can't wait, you can check out Bioshock the Collection for Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC, and thus concludes that first article. So, with that, I would like to know your guys' thoughts and opinions down in the comments section below, because this excites me. I love rumors, I love speculation, and if you have some of these top analysts that can kind of dictate whether or not games are going to come out during a certain time period, it really and truly gives me hope. So hopefully that can continue, and with that being said, let's hop into the second article now. Again, both of these articles will be down in the description for you guys to read if you choose to do so, and you can read them in full. Anyways, let's hop into the second article now. Now, according to the article on Screen Rant, this states that according to at least one analyst, a new Bioshock game could arrive in 2020. This new title would follow 3 previous games in the Bioshock franchise, which started in 2007. Players and critics hailed the first game for its innovative storyline and gameplay that took players to the 1960s to a ruined city beneath the ocean depths called Rapture. There, players met such iconic characters as Splicers, Little Sisters, and Big Daddies, and got a chance to explore the world to find out exactly just what happened to it. And one thing that bothers me from that first paragraph is they didn't mention Atlas, they didn't mention Fontaine, They didn't mention Tenenbaum. They didn't mention Jack. They didn't mention Andrew Ryan. So honestly, they should have packed that in there too, in my opinion, considering the fact that all of those characters I just mentioned are basically integrated into the story and they're integral to the story. So that's just a small little gripe I have. But anyways, nonetheless, let's continue to the article. Bioshock 2, released in 2010, allowed players to return to Rapture, but this time they got to do so as a Big Daddy. Although the title didn't receive quite as much acclaim as the first one, it still had a measurable amount of success that spawned a third sequel. That game, Bioshock Infinite, took players way above the earth to a floating city called Columbia. Released in 2013 by Irrational Games, Bioshock Infinite continued to earn praise from fans and critics, supposedly sealing the franchise's success. However, the future of the franchise remained uncertain after one of its lead creators, Ken Levine, restructured the company, downsized its staff, and rebranded the studio as Ghost Story Games with focus on narrative gaming titles. However, it seems that Take-Two Interactive, who owns Bioshock publisher 2K Games, still has interest in keeping the Bioshock series alive, and that's something that I've said for a while because that came directly from the CEO of Take-Two Interactive, Strauss Zelnick. Anyways, back to the article. Games analyst Michael Pachter of Wedbush Securities told Games Industry that he expects to see a new title in the franchise released in 2020. And this is a quote directly from him himself. "We will get major game announcements from Take-Two. I think we'll hear about a new Bioshock game and a new title from Rockstar, which could potentially be Grand Theft Auto 6, both for 2020. It would be cheating to say that the company will announce Borderlands, since it will probably happen before this article is published. And to my knowledge, Borderlands 3 hasn't been officially announced. However, I know Gearbox has been working on Borderlands 3 for quite a while." Anyways, back to the article. This statement falls in line with a tweet made last year by Kotaku news editor Jason Schreier, who was visiting 2K and saw a top secret studio there he believed was for work on a new Bioshock title. However, Bioshock fans must keep in mind that this is all conjecture or speculation at this point, although one might think that a games analyst would have accurate inside information before making such a prediction. Several years ago, Take-Two announced that it considered the Bioshock franchise a permanent one, so it does seem that it remains committed to the franchise. In the meantime, fans still have Bioshock the Collection to play on current consoles and PC. Considering that the Bioshock movie will probably never happen, having a new game in the series to look forward to would make fans of the franchise very happy. And that is a complete understatement. Here's to hoping an announcement comes in 2019 about the future of Bioshock. Now there's one line in particular that I would like to dissect a little bit, and it's that last one. Here's hoping an announcement comes in 2019 about the future of Bioshock. What this makes me think is that at E3 2019, which I believe is going to be in June, and I'm going to try to go to that if I can. If not, I'm going to stay here and just upload if something new about a Bioshock happens. I want to be the first to post a video for you guys. But I hope that at E3 2019, Take-Two and 2K Games decide to finally give back to the Bioshock fans. We've been waiting for a new game since 2013. Keep that in mind. 2013. That is now 6 years ago. Sure, you can say that the collection is new. It came out close to 3 years ago. But no, I'm talking about a brand new game. It's been over 6 years, or just about 6 years. So, if this announcement happens at E3 2019, a lot of Bioshock fans are going to go nuts, including myself. So, With that being said, I want to know all of your thoughts and opinions on these two articles down in the comment section below. As I mentioned at the start of the video, if you guys want to read these for yourself, both will be linked in the description in its entirety so you guys can read all the way through. One last thing I want to talk about is kind of my thoughts on the articles itself, because I would love to be able to be open with you guys here. So honestly, I can see them saying something about it this year. Last year we got our hopes up because of that statement from Jason Schreier. So, you think about it. Bioshock has kind of worked on a 3-year cycle if you go back all the way to the first one in 2007. 2007 comes out, there's the first Bioshock. 2010 comes, second Bioshock. Third Bioshock comes, which is Infinite, is in 2013, my bad. And then we have the collection in 2016. So if they're gonna go in chronological order like that by threes, so 2007 to 2010, 2010 to 13, and then 13 to 16, it just makes sense for them to make an announcement 3 years later after the collection has been out at E3 2019. Whether or not this comes out on the PlayStation 4 or a potential PlayStation 5, that's for the future to decide. All I want to know is, what do you guys think of everything that's mentioned in this video? As I said before as well, I'm going to keep you guys as informed and as up to date with Bioshock news as I possibly can. Hopefully this video satisfies your needs. So with that being said, if you guys did enjoy the video and enjoy this rather good news, I want to see if we can hit 100 likes on this video. I know it's a lot, I know it's a good challenge, but I have faith in you guys that you can do it. If you're new here and want to join the Rapture family or see the Rapture family grow, would you kindly subscribe, turn on notifications, share the video with some family and friends, and if you guys want to stay up to date with me outside of YouTube, you can follow me on my Twitter, Instagram, or join my Discord, which are linked down in the description below. Thank you guys for watching, and man, these articles got me all excited for the rest of this year, so let's see what happens. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I will talk to you all in the next video. Take care.